Hi, I'm Andy. Today we're going to look at how magazine covers are constructed and how we can create our own. Magazines are designed for specific audiences. You can have a lot of fun when you put together a cover. Think about who will read it, how old they are they mainly male, female, or both? What interests them? And what might make them buy this magazine? Then design your magazine specifically for that audience. What do we need to make a magazine? First, you need ideas for the theme of the magazine. It's best if it's a subject that you find interesting and one that you think your audience will find interesting as well. If you are going to design your magazine digitally, you'll need to have software and a computer. Today, we are going to make our own hard copy covers. Pick at least 2 images, one large enough to use as a background and a smaller image to be a feature on the cover. You can make your own covers very individual with your choices of font, colour and image. But there are some things that are similar about most magazine covers. There are codes and conventions about what makes a good cover layout. We should know what they are before we start. The 4 things we expect to see on a magazine cover are a masthead, a headline, a cover line, and an image. Let's look at each of these more closely. A masthead is the title of the magazine and is designed to catch attention. When choosing the title of your magazine, it should be short and sum up your magazine as a whole. The title, or masthead, is the largest writing on the cover and sits at the top of the page. The font should be clear, easy to read, and in a colour that stands out against the background image. Usually it is only 1 or 2 words long. The headline is what we call the title of the most important article or theme in the magazine. It sits underneath the masthead, often on the left or right side of the image. It is in the second largest font on the cover. It's usually in a different colour to the masthead so that it stands out against the image. A cover line is similar to a headline, but the article is not as important as the headline, so it's in a smaller font. A magazine cover may have up to 3 cover lines, but be careful not to clutter your cover too much. Use a colour that complements your headline. We also expect to see an image on the cover. This is an important decision to make, as your main image is often the first thing that people will notice. It's fun to create cover images from scratch. Try styling a photo that is relevant, eye-catching, and appealing to the audience. Use props that hint at the content of the magazine. Once you've got your image, make sure there is enough room around it so that when you put your headlines and cover lines in, you can still see the image properly. Remember, the masthead is the biggest text, the headline is medium-sized, and the cover line is the smallest text. When you have finished designing your cover, you could ask friends what audience they think might read it. If they guess correctly, then you know you've designed it well. So, next time you're looking at magazines, have a look for all of these elements on the cover. Consider whether they are sticking to conventions or breaking the rules. Have fun making your own magazine covers. I'm Andy. Thanks for watching.
Magazines are fun.